Echo, you'll be very pleased to hear this. I had a webinar earlier on, okay, with some investment people in the city, okay, in London, who are very, very big into various investment systems, contracts, funds, you name it, everything. And they told me that they're also in NextGen, okay, but they're in NextGen as regards packages. And they told me that there was a top crypto trader in London who had bought a 5K package. Now, this guy has been doing it for 25 years in the banks in everywhere. Okay, so we're talking about a very high level trader. He went through the 20 modules in 2 days. Okay, and he said, this is what he said, Echo. So when you're ambassador of NextGen Academy, you'll be very proud of this. So a top city institutional trader said, I have never listened to such an amazing financial trading course in my life as what I have watched and listened to with NextGen Academy the last 2 days. He literally binged, you know, when you go onto Netflix and you see something good, yeah, and you say, oh, I'm going to watch the second, and you spend all night watching loads and loads of episodes, yeah? He did the same thing, but with the Academy course, and that was his comment back. I felt so proud for all of us, you know, when somebody at that level gives that feedback, you know, incredible. But I'm in my old clothes. I was at Echo. I was actually on the NextGen Academy microphone about an hour ago. I've been only just come back from the office. So I'm in my old clothes. We've been getting stuff, putting up cupboards. We've been putting world clocks on the wall. We've been putting all the names on our doors. The Academy is taking shape. It really is going to blow your mind when you see it. It is in a new, amazing, not only an office, but a college as well. So we started putting up all the desks today and the students' chairs and everything. So it is really starting. I feel so proud of what everybody has achieved, you know, what we've achieved as a company and what we've achieved as a team. That, you know, we're going to have, as Echo said, in network market, let's bridge this a little bit more. We're the only network marketing company in the world that has an accredited Forex and crypto educational course. Yeah, that is amazing in itself. But out of the thousands of companies out there who specialize in Forex and crypto education, so nothing to do with network marketing, they just do that, yeah? Do you know only 5% of those companies in the whole world are accredited? So even the specialist companies that teach Forex and crypto education, only 5% of those companies in the world are accredited. It's incredible, isn't it, when you look at it? You know, when we look at our NFT game that we're now putting on the launch pads, yeah, ready to start going out. And what I mean by launch pads is things like Xbox, etc. Again, when you look at the company, we're not a gaming company. There are gaming companies out there that are specialist gaming companies, yet we are probably going to be the first game which has got 100% NFT run by a crypto in the gaming industry. So again, when you look at what we're doing in our education, we're at the top. Nobody can touch us. When you look at the NFT game, the games that we're doing to help increase the price of the coin, and that'll increase the price of the coin significantly. Don't underestimate. If the game works and works as we expect, that has an incredible impact on this company. So big you can't imagine. Most probably bigger than most of the rest of the ecosystem put together, believe it or not. That's how big it is. Yet we're in a race to get the first 100% NFT game out into the world. So you can see this company is not just a network marketing company anymore. You know, we are challenging the best of the best in many different fields, and we're beating them. That's the great thing about this company. It's, as I've always said, I never look at it as a network marketing company. I look at it as a business. That's the way I look at this company and run this company. In everything I do, it's always business thoughts. The network marketing side of things, you people all on here now are my sales force. It's exactly the same thing in industry. You make a fantastic product. Yeah, you get the management structure correct. You get the financial structure correct. And then your sales team go out and sell it. What have we done in NextGen? Made the most incredible product in the world to sell. Makes it easier for our sales team. Secondly, we've changed a lot within the structure of the company to get it right. Number 3, we built an engine to make this company profitable and sustainable. And number 4, now we have some amazing sales team, which we call network marketers. So I see it just like I was in industry. It's exactly the same model, you know, and I was talking to some people today and they were shocked the way that I said, well, let's look at Exxon, let's look at Monsanto, let's look at Mitsubishi, see how they work. And then I compared it to the way the NextGen was working. And the similarities are unbelievable when you look at it, you know, in the way that I do. So we're going great. We're looking at NextGen Amgen itself has grown nicely. It hasn't gone to the thousands, but it has grown naturally nicely on its own energy. That's what you want. There's plenty of network marketing companies out there that will push a coin up themselves and then drop the coin themselves, you know, buy it all. Directors walk away with millions and millions of profit because they've sold all their coin, and then everybody is left with nothing. But it's going up naturally, and that's what you want. Now then, for it to go up further, okay, it's grown naturally at the moment from 20 cents to 120 because of the marketing, because of the energy, because of what we're doing within the company naturally. But now, of course, it has to have continued momentum. That isn't generated by what's generated the first bit. That is why we're putting the ecosystem in place. You know, we have the Academy now coming online, and we got MT5 coming online. Then you'll see all the other items, which we are working so hard at to make sure that they come in when we told you they will come in. In fact, we'll probably be ahead of schedule. Because the great thing about it, some of the things that we are doing have been done in the past in some different guise. So we already have the framework. We just need to improve it and make it better than it was before. So we're not starting from scratch on many of these projects, you see. They're already there. We know how to do them. We just need to make them better than they were before. So it's not as if we got to start from scratch with everything. That's why I think that probably the ecosystem will be coming in a little bit faster than we planned. But obviously, that's what you always want to do. You want to make plans to make sure that you have targets. If you overachieve, everyone's happy. Yeah, but we've got those targets to go in place. Now, what the ecosystem will do will naturally, every time somebody uses the ecosystem, and as the 16 projects come into place, there's 16 different ways of using the coin, then we get the 3 things that a coin needs to increase naturally. Again, number 1 is the amount of volume that is put through the coin every single day. Number 2, the number of transactions every single day. And number 3, the usability. So as we go through that implementing that 5-year plan, then every single one is based on those 3 items. There is nothing that isn't based on the 3 items. It'd be a waste of time for us to do it otherwise. So you will see when you look at something and when you're talking to people. So I'm trying to help train you now on what to say. You know, when you're talking to people and explaining the ecosystem, those are the 3 things that increase the coin. And what you're going to be doing is when you explain the various parts of the ecosystem and how it's going to be developed, always make sure it aims to those 3 things again. Yeah. So it's the volume, it's the number of transactions, and it's the usability. So as we go through that ecosystem, then the usability increases dramatically anyway, but so do the transactions and so does the volume. There you go. So I thought I'd pop on quickly, Babin, and say hello to everyone. Everything's going great. As I said, the next big thing is going to be the opening of the Academy. Tomorrow, Rian, Rizwan, and I are going to do a plan for November because there's a lot of things in November and there's only 4 weekends. And so far, we've got 4 weekends full, but we don't know what we're doing on when. I believe the global conference will be the 5th. I think you can sort of pretty much pencil that in your diary. It's planned for the 5th. Whether I'll be there or not, I don't know, because obviously my operation has been delayed 1 week. And then when your mouth is all stitched up, it's impossible to talk, which my wife is very happy with. I can assure you she'll have another week of silence again, and so will Emma, Craig, and Philip. So they're quite happy with that, but I won't be, because I won't be able to eat and drink very much either. So it'll be through a straw again. So whether I'm actually with you on the global conference is very debatable at the moment. If I can, I will. But it's great to be on here. And this circle of champions, you guys really are champions. You are doing some incredible things. I see sales, I see the webinars that you're doing. I see so many of your faces interacting with so many people out there all the time. And as a managing director, I want to thank you for that. As Paul, I want to thank you for that. And as a co-founder, I'd like to thank you for that too. Okay, thank you very much, Baba.
Thank you very much, Paul. Fantastic. It was a surprise. It was a lovely surprise to see you here. So it's really great. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see that we have co-founders who are always available to help you as and when you need, and not as and when you need, but all the time actually. So we have real people, real company, real offices, everything real, genuine and solid. All you have to do is be a part of it, and you will come in, join, and then you will see a lot more. And when you see a lot more, your vision about the company, your understanding about the company will enhance and increase. So we have given you lots of testimonials, and there were so many more leaders. Like I can see Regional Director Kashif Zaidi, Resham. I can see our Vice President of Digital Marketing, Mr. Ken Dunstan, is here as well. Fantastic, and so many more leaders.